I've really had to cover up a lot of shit behind me. So we have this nice new wall thing. It's a nice white screen. It means you don't have to see all my crap. I'm going to sort this mic out. Well, I'm doing another video, so I hope you're well. Yesterday, right, I was laying in bed with my girlfriend. We were watching Marvel's Infinity War, great film, by the way. And for some reason, I just had a random thought in my head. And it basically is another point on why the scales is pretty shit. Like, realistically thinking, it's kind of one of them things where when you actually think about it, one, it doesn't really make sense, but also two, it's kind of a good way to look at it. It was a random thought that popped into my head, but I think it might help you listening, so why not fucking tell you? So if you don't know, I'm a type 1 diabetic, which basically means my pancreas one day decided to stop working. I got people in the background laughing their heads off. What I'm saying is not that funny. I'm a type 1 diabetic, which means one day my pancreas stopped working. They said it was via a virus, but who knows? No, it was not because I ate too much fucking sugar, as many of you still think that to this day. So, on the topic of being diabetic, that's what got me thinking. I've got something inside of me that doesn't work right. For example, if I hopped on the scales and weighed myself, realistically, I don't need my pancreas inside me. So let's just say one day I didn't want it anymore and I just didn't want it in my body. I could take that out. I could have it surgically removed. I really can't be bothered for that, I've got to be honest, so I'm not going to. But if I did, and I hopped back on the scales, I would be a whole fucking lot lighter. And you're probably thinking, where are you going with this? This making no sense. Please shut up. But hang on, wait a minute. This is why you need to stop thinking about the weight of the scales. It is literally your relationship with gravity to the ground. I had a pancreas, now I don't have a pancreas. I weigh a lot lighter. The problem is, I'm not going to look any different. Probably going to feel different because I'll probably feel shit from the surgery. But actually, in terms of how I look, body fat wise, muscle wise, I'm not going to look any different. Which is why when you're trying to lose weight, it's very different to dropping body fat. Even though I've lost weight, I'm not going to look any different because my body fat percentage is the same. And this is so important when you are looking to change the way you look physically, because you've really got to stop thinking about the weight. You've got to stop thinking about how low can I make that measurement. Because what you really should be thinking about is your body fat percentage. The lower body fat percentage you are, the better you're going to look. Yes, when you drop weight, that is going to reduce your body fat. However, like I just said, my pancreas adds towards my weight. So there's a lot of things that contribute to your weight. You know, if you drank water during the day, that's going to add to your weight. The food you've eaten during the day, that's going to add to your weight if you haven't had a shit yet. You know, people have fucking kidney surgeries. They have one kidney. They're going to weigh less. Doesn't mean they're going to look fucking slimmer. I know this is a bit of a weird one, but please, you've got to stop thinking about how much you weigh and thinking about dropping your body fat percentage. This is going to come with losing weight. This shouldn't be one of your main goals when it comes to changing your body, changing your mind, and changing your life. I want to get down to 75 kg, right? I'm going to America in July. Might just go and have a surgical procedure to get rid of my kidney. I think it might be a good idea. Sounds like a good one. This was so random, but for some reason I really enjoyed having a little chat about removing my pancreas. If you did like it, drop it a like. If you want me to answer any of your questions about fitness or fat loss or anything regarding the gym, make sure you put them in the comments below. If you do want to work with me or you want to see what I have to offer, there's a link in my bio with everything on there. So make sure you go and check that out. That was a weird one. Didn't really make a whole lot of sense, but you get the point I'm trying to make. Your weight is made up a lot of things. Your pancreas being one of them, which mine doesn't work. Yeah, don't know what else to say.